here.
Yeah. Hey, what are we
Trying
going
to
to do
see.
about our... I think I may buy a few cups of tea. I don't know. It might not matter at this level as much. I just hate for my
I
comfort
really
level
feel
to be
like I should
this.
put some points in something. It might help me catch. I don't know. I haven't put any points in anything, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to yet. I need to go get some food though, so I go to the field kitchen.
Oh yeah, I need to do that as well. I'm not sure how much. Oh, what's the forecast?
What do the drinks do?
So tea, if you go to the fair station, which isn't always here, but it's
I
been
have
here.
some alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol will help. Any kind of most kind of drinks give you comfort. Alcohol typically does. But like the
What
tea
does that do?
well, if you have too low a comfort, you're going to run out of energy fast, which again, at this level it might not matter, especially with float fishing. But if we were trying to dig for worms, or if we were getting into these big fights with heavy fish, if we run out of energy, we'd be screwed. Cup of teas are a quarter of a silver, so 0.25 silver. It's just a pretty cheap way to get. So I might buy like just maybe 4 or 5 of them, just in case something weird happens. And I need to pop some tea.
I came back to the spot over here. So.
Okay. If the fair's not going on, you can always just like buy Coca-Cola. Or really the best thing to do is to buy the port wine and the spiced wine and the spiced mulled spice mixture out of the grocery store. And then if you go to the campfire, you can craft thermoses of mulled wine, and that gives you a huge boost to comfort when it's raining.
Did you say mulled wine?
Like M-U-L-L-E-D?
No. Muled?
I guess.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't want to eat anything that's called mold.
That's a good point.
I'm just teasing.
Nice, good call. I'm gonna go back to 70, I think, centimeters. And back to worms.
How do I check my skills out again? What letter?
Oh. We got a rainy day. Let's go a little darker spoon, I guess.
Because like my float fishing, I'm at 15.2%.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't unlocked any other abilities because I think I'm really.
Well, we're gonna try bottom fishing, right? And then you'll make a decision
Yeah.
on where you want to start putting points. Maybe.
Yeah.
Lucky I didn't snag that. Good old Mosquito Lake. There's just something really pure about going back to Mosquito Lake. Nice. Sometimes the rain helps the fish bite. A little bit of lag going on here. I caught a perch on my spinner. I need to be careful. I'm going to end up getting snagged over there. Roach.
So can your pole break?
Yep.
Yeah, this pole was pretty stressed pulling in that.
You can check and see what the you know how many kilograms your pole can handle. That's not typically what's going to break. It can, but you'll have your line snap and other stuff happen more often than that.
Yeah.
Nice chub.
You've reached level 7.
Nice. See that fish got away? Screwed up, hit the wrong button.
I don't know if I have you over here.
Are we in the wrong? Am I in the wrong? Dadgummit.
I don't know how it does that. Or are you in the wrong area?
No. I'm in the right area. I'm probably just on the wrong server. And you say yours is on automatic, you think?
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. I haven't switched any of those things, but I don't know. I can look when I can.
Is that
log
right,
out
dude?
here and check. Yeah, I think so. Automatic.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, now I can. Somehow I muted my sounds. I can hear you now. Are you on automatic, you think?
Yeah.
I think we need to. We both need to change it to a specific server because there's so many people on during this part of the day. It does sometimes choose a different server.
Okay.
So like, let's always choose. Yeah, Frankie, you can post a link. I'm fine with that. Let's always choose server 1. Yeah, Frankie. Or you want me to see a picture and? Yeah, that's fine, Frankie.
Here, I'll log out then real quick. And
Yeah, and I select server 1. So I'm just going to keep it on server 1 on this account so that we're always in the same server. So that's the mats you need. Alright, let me click on this. Oops. Where'd it go?
You said server EN1?
Yeah, the first one.
Alright.
So, I don't know if I can look at it right now, Frankie, only because it's wanting to, like, pull me out of the... It's wanting to pull me... Hey, Artrex, if I get disconnected from you, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I don't know. For some reason, Frankie is not pulling up an image for me. Unless it's higher up in this. I don't see it. Yeah, I'm in there, Frankie. I clicked on it. Stream announcements. Oh, Frankie Lures. I got you. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is showing you for all the different lures what crafting parts you would need. Here, I'm going to show this on stream. That's awesome.
When you log out, it puts you all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see where I'm at.
So you need Fiscarna sandpaper, set of paint, steel wire, and a lumberjack wood bar for that one I just clicked on. That's awesome. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that, Frankie. I'll take a look at that more closely sometime. Only the mats, don't need the hooks. That's right. Okay. That's awesome. Alright, I'm going to head out back to that spot, I guess, dude. Unless you decide you want to move somewhere else.
I'm not catching any of the fish I need for this, so I'm going to...
Well, let's pick a new spot.
Well...
Or no?
I'll just sell what I got.
Okay. Tell me how much silver you have. We can, and if you want to, if you know you're going to buy the feeder line, we can go ahead and buy what you can afford, and then we'll get there.
Well, I got 64...
You might just be able to do it.
64.84?
So let's go to the shop at the same time, the tackle store.
Okay.
And let's do rod first.
Taking forever to load again.
Getting the loading screen of death. There's a lot of people on this game at this time during the day, I think because of, time zone change to Europe. So, yeah, Frankie, I'm playing lower level account, so I can play with Artrex, who's just starting out on the game, and also because a lot of these lower level stuff, I turn them into YouTube videos for new players. So if we ever get this to load in, this will be a good, building your first feeder line. Most of my time I spend on the main account, though, Frankie. And this account is free to play. It's not premium, so please don't send me any gear or any equipment or anything, because I won't use it, and then I also won't be able to send it back because it's not premium. Unless you can cancel. I'm still loading, are you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna close out and try to come back in. Click on rods.
Yeah, I'm back second.
Alright. Low level people can make money if you use one spinning and catch fish with the spinning. Yeah, I'm trying to focus more on spinning with this character. We're gonna set up one bottom line, but my main focus is gonna be spinning. And then with time, upgrade that spinning. Yeah, it's almost less overwhelming because you just have one rig to level up. You know, when I was on my main account, I was doing bottom fishing, and I felt like I had to get 3 rigs set up to have 3 in the water. And upgrade with time to top spinning if you don't buy set with gold. Yeah. Good point. Alright, this might not ever load in. Maybe we should go to a different server that's not getting crushed. Then when you have the top spinning, with this spinning you make money for all in the game. You're not back yet, Artrix, are you? That's on Volkov, isn't it? So think before you buy or before you spend silver. That's good advice. All right. Yeah, it's true. If you spend real money, then you kind of get a little bit of a shortcut. Thanks, Frankie. You back, dude?
Alright, sorry. Yeah.
I'm still loading, are you?
Oh, no, I'm in.
Shoot. Okay. Well, I'm loading, so I can't see it. I guess I'll exit.
Is this a Loganese rod? Is that
No. You want the feeder rod or whatever. It's under that.
So just the starter one, the Sorrento, the 3780.
Yeah,
silver?
but when you look at them, you see 3 options.
Okay.
You may want to get... It's going to cost a little more, and so you may have to save a little more to finish the set off, but you may have to... I mean, you may want to... So the main difference... You can click on them to see if it's a different load. It may be a little bit higher kilogram load for the longer one, but it's also just a little longer pole, so you can control bigger fish a little bit better with it.
Yeah, the only difference is from the lowest to the highest is 1 meter, or 1 millimeter.
You're talking about the length of the pole?
Yeah, that's it. Everything else is the same.
Yeah, so it's up to you. I'm probably going to get the longer one. Let's see. Mine's still loading, by the way, so I might not be able to get it at all right now.
Okay, well, thank you.
So, like, what kind of reel do I want?
Cheapest one. Hey, thanks for the follower, Ulther.
Just, spinning. Is there a feeder rod then?
No, it's just a spinning reel. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to upgrade it to a higher one, but if you just want to get a basic one set up for the least amount, you just get the cheap one.
So does this take hooks?
Yeah, you need to put line on there, and you'll need to put a sinker, hooks, and a sinker. A hook and a sinker. Oh, I finally got reels to load in. So did you get the spark?
Alright, I haven't bought anything yet.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. I'm going to go back to rods.
So I may, because I'm not going to have enough, I don't think. I was kind of looking at the different. It's 39. Do you just get the basic line?
Let's see. For this place, yeah, I think you could start out with, I mean, you want load capacity to match.
Here, I'm gonna add all this up real quick before I buy anything.
You pretty much want the load capacity of the line to be around the same as your reel.
Alright, so reels would be...
It's gonna be 9.5 silver. The rod is going to cost you, if you get the shorter one, $37.80. The long one.
I'm going with the big one.
All right, so $41.80.
So I just get the all right. So you said which line? Just the cheapest super line?
Oh, line. Hold on. Line. Let's look at the super line. Yeah. And then you go to what's our reel can only handle what? Let me look it up real quick. Max is 3 kilograms, so I would get the load capacity of 3.9 kilograms. Is that still? Let me make sure that doesn't kill our rod. The rod is what? 4.5. Yeah, as long as the line's under the rod, I'm comfortable with it. So I would do 3.9 kilogram super line.
So the super 8.5 pound.
Yeah, so that's 4 silver.
I'm just kind of adding this up before I buy anything.
And then hooks, I mean, the better the hook, the more likely you are to hold the fish. But for this first setup, I would literally just do one the cheapest. And I would do a size 12 or 14. I think I would do 12, so it's 9.9 silver. And then you want a 30-gram sinker, which that's a 1.5 silver.
I don't see the... Oh, size 16. Which size did you say?
On the hook?
Yeah.
I would do 12.
Okay.
Because the larger the hook, which is a smaller number, gets larger. The larger the hook, I think that increases the chance of getting a bigger fish on there, which you don't really want.
The sinkers?
Yeah, the sinker's going to cost you 1.5 silver for the 30 gram. So pair sinker number 4.
Alright, so I'll have enough. Alright, so I'm going to buy that.
Alright, I'm going to start at the rod and buy my set while you're doing yours.
I'm going to go kind of backwards.
Alright.
The hook you said a 12.
I just bought 2 Spark 3000s. I just wasted 9 silver.
Can you send it back?
Nope. Alright.
Alright, then you said the 8.5 pound. The reel. You just said the basic Spark 3000.
Yep, don't buy 2 of them because they're trash. You won't want 2 of them like I just did.
You hit the line or the button fast?
Yep, double clicked because I'm excited.
Feeder. Yeah, you said feeder rod. Which one did you? Oh, okay. So I think I can get the best one. I'll
Yeah.
stop. Alright. Okay.
Now we just need to put it together. I'm not doing a leader, but you could.
How do you know fishing? How do you know what is a... I wish you could rename these. I guess it's the Sorrento reel. Anchor for bottom fish. So I technically could use this for...
All right.
What would you use a leader for? Is that so they don't snap the line?
Yep. So like I'm not using a leader, so if I hook onto a pike for some reason, I probably will lose my sinker and hook.
Got you. What kind of bait do you recommend? A worm?
Yeah, so let's look at the records really quick. It depends on what we're targeting, but a worm is always safe. This is also where if we started making pearl barley, we could target like some of the brim and white brim and that kind of stuff. Bread is going to get us things like, it looks like chub. Some brim will also bite bread. But yeah, I mean, we just want to be careful that we don't get into too big a fish. Tench are nice, but they can get pretty big. But tench will bite worms too, so that's fine. But yeah, white brim, it looks like at least the bigger white brim, which we can handle any size white brim with this line. So worm, casters, maggots, or even bread would be good for white brim. White brim's
Well, what if we throw a leader on this? I mean, it's only 1 point. Like, what?
Yeah,
what
you
leader
could do
would
that.
You say? Does it matter?
I don't know that it really matters. Like, the reason why I don't like using leaders on bottom lines is only because I feel like it's more likely the fish will see that leader sitting there.
Okay. Well, I'll
So.
go without it.
What's up, 30 Silver?
So where would we do this? At the same spot?
Yeah, any spot, and then you just choose, like, do you want to throw it close to shore? Do you want to throw it a little deeper?
But you don't set your line length or anything like that.
Nope,
Like
because it's going to go to the bottom. So we can go back to that same spot to start off with and see how it goes. What I used to do was I would throw my, yeah, morning's going good, 30 Silver. We're having a good time playing with my, playing on a Lobby account with my good friend Artrex from Artrex Gaming, who's new to the game, and we're just chilling, having a good time. But back in this spot over here, dude, I would like look back the other way, at least on my main account when I was first getting going, and I would throw the bottom feeder kind of back against the shore in the opposite direction of where we've been fishing. 30 Silver says, welcome, Artrex. 30 Silver is another streamer for this game. He streams a lot. He streams more than I do.
Who does?
30 Silver. He's in my chat right now. But we can try different things. I think I'll try that. I used to do this. Let's see how successful it is. It's been so long since I did this.
So now, what's the chance of losing? So, like, how do you know when? You know, so... All right. Well, I guess I'll just find out.
No, you're just a committed streamer, 30 Silver. And I always turn, especially with small fish that we're going to catch, I always kind of turn the, when you set the bottom feeder line down, you sort of turn it at an angle, a right angle away from where it's cast. And when you get to that point, let me know, because then you got to do one other thing to get it ready.
All right. Well, I've got it in.
Okay. And then you hit 0 to set it down.
Okay.
James.
I see my little bells on there.
Yeah, yeah. And so then you set it down, and then you look at it, and you tap Y until it's tight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you. Well, doesn't it loosen back up, or is that it's still set?
No, it stays tight because it's sitting there on the bottom. You've got it pulled all the way tight, and then the weight of that sinker is holding it on the bottom. So when a fish takes it, unless the fish runs right at your pole, which means you'll all of a sudden see a bunch of slack in your line, unless that happens, you're going to hear those bells going off when you get a fish on there.
How long does it take to hit bottom?
I usually just give it a couple seconds. You can watch the line. You'll see the line sinking, and it'll...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sinking, and then do I tighten it up a little bit more? Or?
Yeah, I mean, after a couple seconds, you can start tightening it, and it'll start dragging on the bottom. And then we can go back to doing what we were doing before. Float fishing, spinning, whatever.
So I'll hear little dingle bells going off.
You will, as long as this rain isn't too loud. I've got something. If I make more silver, I can get these new players geared that comes in the channel, or replace my broken stuff because I am that noob. Whatever, 30 silver. Do what? Oh, is it? Pick it up. So one trick, dude, that is so helpful. Once you have that thing in your hands, just tap R one time, and if you have a fish on there, it'll say, you know, that you can't change the reel speed. And if you don't have
I got a fish.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that when that happened, Ulthar. That was brutal.
Got a Chinese sleeper.
I did too. Did you cast yours out deep away from the shore, or did you go down the line like I did?
No, I went deep.
Okay. We'll see how see how it goes.
So why did you want me to tap R? Oh, to check my reel speed?
No, yeah, to see if you have a fish on. If you have a fish on, you'll get a red message that says you cannot change your reel speed. It's automatically set, and that's telling you have a fish on. If it lets you change your reel in speed, then you do not have a fish on. It's just a way you can check it without messing up the placement of where you've cast it. You don't have to use that though.
Got you.
So like I'm spin fishing right now while I'm waiting for my bottom rig to catch something. I think what we should get next are shovels, and then maybe nets too. But shovels so we can start getting our own worms and leveling up that, because we really want to be able to put pearl barley on these bottom lines, at least sometimes, to target brim and other stuff.
You said hit R. Are you talking when I pick it up?
Yeah. Why, did you catch something again? Excuse me.
Yeah, you can also tell when you try to reel it in from a standing point. It really pulls down.
Yeah, unless it's a 30-gram Chinese sleeper. Alright, I'm going to cast more at a... I guess I'll cast straight out a little bit too. Not too far though.
It won't let you increase anything, even your drag and all that kind of stuff?
No, you increase your drag if you've got a fish on, just by scrolling your mouse wheel.
Caught a silver beam.
Brim, nice.
Or brim, yeah, sure.
Awesome, dude. Those are money fish for this lake. That's a good fish to be on. Whoa, that was quick. Yeah, I've got something. And then eventually we'll have 2 bottom lines in if we choose to. Perch. See, I was kind of thinking on this character I may just do like bottom fishing and then be spinning, you know, and kind of get away from float fishing. I did so much float fishing on my main account at early levels.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to go try some other spots. There's probably some much better spots for the bottom fishing than this spot. This is more good for float. Are you still doing float though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're doing bottom fishing and float.
So do those bells go off if you try to reel in on the bottom? When your your weight, your sinker's dragging on the bottom, will that still kind of make your little bells go off?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. When you first cast it out there and you're setting it up, you'll hear the bells go off a little bit. And you can sometimes get this glitch where the bells will just keep going off, but you'll know that pretty quick from when you first set it up.
But if a fish is on it, it's going to be dinging all the time. Just like there.
Yep. Again, unless the fish comes towards your pole. And then you'll just see the slack in the line. This is so fun, dude. I'm catching spinning, and I'm getting these bottom fish. See, that wasn't that expensive to set up a bottom a feeder line. And we're catching some good fish on it.
Getting some little wimpy Chinese sleepers.
Are you? I wonder if that order is still there for the small Chinese sleepers. Might have been reset by now.
I wonder if I got a fish on this one. Because my bobber, where I started it, it sure didn't end up where it was supposed to.
And we don't have that much wind, so that was probably a fish that moved your bobber.
Yeah, and I was messing with my other pole, so.
Yeah. Woo. I can't believe, you know, this means that I have 3 of these crap fishing spark reels, because I have one on my spinning line, spinning rig, one on my bottom line. I guess maybe I should just get a second bottom line so I can throw that other reel I accidentally bought on it when I have enough silver. Holy cow, dude. The fish are really biting the spinning rod right now.
Probably the rain.
Yeah.
So how many bottom feeders can you have going?
3. You can have 3 rods out. But if you have 3 bottom line rods out, you can't have any other rods out. So I probably wouldn't do more than 2 so I could keep spinning.
Yeah, I think spinning with a bottom would be good.
Yep. I think we should go walk. Well, maybe we wait till morning, but I think we should go walk around and find a new spot. Unless you're still catching a lot of with your float line over there.
I'm not doing bad.
Okay, we'll stay then. Nice common roach.
Not biting on my
Yeah, I'm about to switch mine up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm not catching anything. Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
You got one? I'm gonna put maggots on mine, and I'm gonna kind of throw it this way. Sort of past that area where you're float fishing.
Yeah, I got 2 stinking fish and I can only grab 1.
That's funny.
Oh, he's fighting a little bit. Look at you. Oh, no. When you get so far, you got to hit your pull-up button. Gotcha.
$30 silver. I just finally unlocked wobbling on my main account. So fun. Those funky minnows are crazy. That Curie.
Starting to rain pretty good.
It really is. And it's getting late. I'm not catching anything right now.
I'm still doing alright.
Yeah, I might just get my bobber out.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bell rock.
Have you been catching stuff on your bottom line?
Uh-huh.
And you're just throwing straight out with a worm, right?
No, I'm kind of... bigger fish, I think. More to the left. Like if you were looking straight out, a little more to the left.
Okay.
This last one was a little bit more center. It's not where I wanted to toss it. It's kind of where it went.
Yeah. Oh, got a fish on there and I didn't even know it. That's so frustrating. Oh, wait. What is going on here? Wow. Well, we caught something a little on the bigger side for this little setup. Might just be a common roach, though. It's on maggots. That's would be what I'd guess it is. Yeah. Don't have a net yet. Oh, it's an eyed. Nice little eyed.
Quit playing with the worm. Eat the worm.
It's raining for the next 2 days after this. Which can be good for fishing, but it's not good for our comfort level. Somebody's got a weekly record for a Chinese sleeper and it was only 545 grams.
It was only what?
545 grams. Those fish just don't get to be very big. I wonder if the absolute record is under a kilogram. I bet it is. Let's check. Chinese sleeper. Yep, the biggest one ever caught, 664 grams on a night crawler. Yeah, I think we should go. I mean, one thing we could do is go somewhere where we have a higher chance of catching, like, small to medium-sized tench and brim. Although we could break our setup, but it'd be fun. Might be a little dangerous. Chub again? Ooh, getting a little server lag. Oh, a pike. Good thing we have that leader on there. Sorry, Ulther. I really wasn't targeting you with that comment. I really wasn't. Just anytime I see a pike, I just remember all the times my lines have been cut, so.
Biting pretty heavy on the bottom right now.
Are they? I gotta reposition mine or something. I haven't caught something in ages.
Fake me out.
Maybe we should just do a full cast, get it farther out there. Or maybe I should do it closer to shore. I don't know. Let's do closer first. It's getting dark. I think in town they should have somewhere where you could go that you'll be out of the rain.
You'd be out of the rain?
Yeah. Let your comfort build back up a little bit. Maybe a little social area where you could see other players.
You should be able to see that out here.
But they can't do that until they let you customize, because everyone would look identical, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay if they never let you see other players while you're fishing. Just like, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's nice to see other players. But
People
you have 3 poles.
People get up in your face, being little
Yeah,
trolls.
where you can have 3 poles at one time. That might not be that great of an idea.
Well, that's true.
Have all these poles all around. I would say if you were in party. You should be
Yeah,
able to see
that'd
your
be cool.
party.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And maybe a max of 4 people.
Mm-hmm. Fishing dungeon.
Yeah.
I'll be DPS.
I think I'm gonna go back to town and turn this in. I'll be back in just a minute.
What are you turning in?
My fish.
Oh, sell what you got?
Yeah, or see if I got any work orders.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, my comfort's in the red. That's pretty good, 30. Hey, 30, were you here a minute ago when I was saying that I finally unlocked wobblers on my main account? I've been watching you fish with them for the last however long week or so. Finally unlocked them, having a lot of fun. No, I'm good, Silver. I'm trying to experience the free-to-play account. The woes of a new player that doesn't get any gifts. See what that's like. Wobblers are good. Yeah, those, what are they called? Funky minnows or whatever? Pretty awesome. Alright, let's see. What'd you find out with orders?
Nothing. I ain't getting.
I need 2 more common roach, which they should bite the worms. Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah, we may need to fish somewhere else, dude. Although I do have about 4 silver worth of fish in the net right now.
Yeah, I just turned all mine in.
Yeah, Funky Minnow is so OP. Yeah, that's
I'll be
right
back
there.
just a second.
Sounds good, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying Topwater. That's the one that you're doing that walk the dog thing, right? I got confused. I thought that was for wobblers. So like when I couldn't make it walk the dog, I was concerned. But someone told me that was Topwater. Yeah, I completely redid my points to focus more on spinning on my main account. It kills it when no one else is catching things. That's awesome. What's up, Pro Gaming? Welcome back. So, Malongtail, is that how you say your name? Welcome to the channel. I'm not sure I've seen you here before, but welcome. It's pretty nice having a professional streamer hanging out in my chat. Having 30 silver stamp of approval goes a long way, I think. You've been here before. I apologize for not noticing that, but welcome back then. Let's say that. I don't really know what I want to do with this bottom line. Maybe we just try bread. It just makes me nervous, right? There's carp in these waters. And other big scary things that this bottom line might not be able to handle. You're no scrub, 30 silver. Go to Bride. Man, why haven't I not purchased a bridge yet? I mean, a map. Go to Bride. What do I think you mean by that? Bridge. So over there on campsite.
Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Malongtail? I still don't know if I'm saying your name right, but I'm just going to say tail. Thanks for the follow. Oh, we're going to get our whole thing snagged here. That's why you put your fishing pole up when you're running. Oh, back? Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, here's this other spot. I like this spot too. I went a little farther to the left, dude. Try a different spot over here. So bridge is up over here, right? Pro Gaming. Use telestick. Is this what you mean? Do you mean this spot here? I've definitely fished here before.
What button do you hit for crafting? N?
For crafting is N, yeah. I wonder if we could get some bottom fishing going here. Oh, let's look at records real quick. What are tench biting here? Okay, so worms are good for tench. So let's keep worms on here for right now. I didn't go for the Foruna for that black box reel. I picked the Aereo CST 728 gram, load up to 28 gram. Aero's so good. Y'all are ahead of me. We're gonna go about 60% right here. I could get myself in trouble over here with this starter setup, but we're gonna try it out.
So you went further left?
Yeah. I'm over at there's this plank like out into the water. It's not far. It's like 4641 is where I'm standing right now.
Okay.
Just kind of trying some different spots. It's the middle of the night. Probably not going to catch anything on anything, but we'll see. Cast nearly to wood left. What wood are you talking about, Pro Gaming? In front of me. In water? Oh, like just right here? Gotta lower it. Is that what you mean? Oops. Is this a tench spot? Chub. In front of the tree in the water? Something like that. You have good success with tench whenever there's wood in the water? That's cool. That's a good observation. Where did I put that bottom feeder? Alright, we're on to something a little bigger than what we're used to. A little roach, maybe. Chub! Alright, let's not go quite as far. Let's go about 40% on the bottom line. I'm ready for this rain to stop. We'll drink a little tea. Where did my bobber go? It's underwater somewhere. The nice thing about tench, if you do get one on a telescopic rod, I feel like, first of all, it might be so big that it just snaps the rod. But second of all, I do feel like they stay on a little longer than some of the little gibbles and crucians. Rain makes you sleepy. That's funny. You hope they make it so we can do some kind of clubs, like Kane's fishing clubs. That'd be cool. Try to pop their head up fast. Yeah. Snap my little rod is what I'm gonna do, or my line. Yeah, clubs would be cool. Tournaments. I think being able to get into an actual party would be nice. Definitely need some more like social interaction pieces. How are you doing, R-Trex? You catching some stuff?
Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm at though.
What's your coordinates?
I think I'm gonna go back to that spot.
I don't have anything.
Where we were that one night, went through the marsh.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Where there was that kind of that log in the water, and then it looked like kind of like a dock that got all messed up.
Yeah, wasn't that where there was like a lot of weeds and stuff?
Out on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Fishing derbies, yeah. Yeah, there's so much they could do with that kind of stuff. So you kept heading left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing the same. Yeah, I've played ESO 30 Silver. Having a mentor system here would be amazing. It really would. Yeah, I've played a lot of MMOs 30 Silver. That's kind of my background as well. Oh yeah, I like this spot, dude. Good call.
What's your depth on your?
On my float?
Yeah. I went 70.
Yeah, I think 70 is probably 70. Even 80 here might be okay. It's pretty deep around that log, I think. I'm gonna throw this worm over the lily on my bottom line. Did you just go straight out with your bottom feeder?
Kind of in between the lilies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just caught a roach.
Yeah, 30 Silver. I've talked about it before. I feel like this game is going to appeal, I mean, lots of different people probably, but either one, like just hardcore outdoors people that have a history with real life fishing or fishing games or hunting games like Call of the Wild. But then I think it also does appeal to people with a history of MMOs that have been through all of the WoW and SWTOR, ESO like you have, and all the bad ones, yeah. And because there is that sort of MMO feel to it, and then you also are getting into fishing as well. But cast telestick near to the wood in the water. Yeah, I will. Oops, I gotta memorize where my shortcuts are on this account. Let's see what we're about to catch here. Have you played Hearthstone as well? I've played a lot of Hearthstone 30 Silver. I think I'll still play other games at times, but I haven't felt burnt out at all on this game, and I've been playing it a ton. Use bread. You trying to get me on a carp that's going to break my line there, Pro Gaming? Is bread safe for me right here? Ugh. Right amount. I wish we could invite 3 friends into our instance. I agree. Crucians. Okay, I'll try bread then. We'll go 80. Yeah, I often pull the float rods up too fast. Honestly, I haven't done a lot of float fishing since I was like at this level on my main account. Actually, no, I did float fishing at Old Berg some, but I was primarily feeder fishing at that point. Yeah. What line do I have on here? Could upgrade that line a little more. Man, they're biting so fast on the float, I'm not going to be able to spin. Somebody's throwing ground bait over here.
What does that mean?
You can craft ground bait. You make it with like crackers and different ingredients, and it attracts the fish, and then you throw your hook kind of like in the middle of where the ground bait is. You can also get things later in the bottom fishing line that will attach to your line that you can put the ground bait in, but it's just part of the crafting stuff they have. I'm pulling this hook right out of their mouth. So 14. Make sure they really get it good this time. Yeah, when Hearthstone first came out, I did a lot of arenas. But for the last several expansions, I've been doing ladder. Doing a lot of climbing the ladder and stuff with decks, you know, net decking and all that. Nice little gibble there. So I've got bread on my main telescopic line Artrex and kind of throw it in between the log and that lily. I haven't caught anything on my spinning rod in a while, but I've been pretty interrupted too.
So if I hear my reel doing that, making that ticking sound, that means it's like loosening up, like I'm
Yeah, it means that the fish is pulling line out, so it's stronger than the break is. Like, you need to increase your drag or whatever. But you got to be careful with that, because if you increase it too much, sometimes you just got to let them wear themselves out a little bit. You don't ever want to see your meter going into the red.
Crap, I lost him. Dang it.
It's a great
I had
game.
a big one, I think.
Yeah, 30 silver. I know all the more popular Hearthstone streamers. When I was playing that game, I streamed it a lot myself, but I would also tune into other people's streams just to get like ideas on my stream, and also ideas on like entertaining decks to play and that kind of stuff. I've never necessarily watched Rectful a whole lot. Now he's just doing all that in real life stuff, but it's just kind of never been my cup of tea. But I really liked Savage and Tice were kind of my favorite Hearthstone streamers. Yeah, I've not watched his IRL stuff much. Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. Savage does. Come back with my bread. Well, let's reposition the feeder line. It's not doing anything. Not Trump. What's this guy's toast? Cast on right. Yeah, that's what I was going to cast over here on the bottom. Cross-eyed. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he's good. He's more of a competitive player. He's been in tournaments and stuff, right? I can't remember his name, 30. Toast is good too, yeah. Toast is really entertaining. Like, some people just have a gift for streaming that blows me away. I don't have that gift. All I know how to do is just to be me, you know? Like, but I enjoy streaming. I love interacting with people. And so if there's a few people that like to hang out and whatever, like, I am great with that. Soda popping can pull in the people. That's for sure. Have you ever seen Co-Carnage? Especially in his earlier days, I really enjoyed watching his stream grow. We'll cast over here with the spinner. Yeah, Artrex, who I'm on the line with, he, you've watched a lot of, whoa. You've watched a lot of Dr. Disrespect, haven't you?
Yeah. Used to.
Yeah, he hasn't been around in a while, has he? Common roach. That was a heartfelt departure from Dr. Disrespect, though. I think he'll be back. That's crazy that he wasn't here for the 1.0 release of PUBG, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I could not agree more, 30 Silver. I really respect... I mean, I think stepping away from this kind of stuff when you need to get your family back in shape is the right thing to do. Didn't they... Are you catching some good fish, dude? Artrix? Like, I'm catching much bigger fish here than where we were before.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe not
I
quite.
just caught a gibble carp, 805. I did catch
nice.
a tench.
You got a tench?
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I want to catch.
Then I lost a whopper that was hard to get in, and I don't know. He just got away.
What were you on your bottom feeder, or what were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on my bottom feed.
Hey, thanks, 30 Silver. I appreciate you hanging out. I always enjoy watching your stream. I usually lurk from in bed, like when I'm trying to fall asleep after I'm through streaming. You're usually on. So I can't always hear you. Sometimes I am able to, but it's always fun to watch. I learn a lot. Yeah. I didn't mean it like that.
So what is open and close bail? It says the letter K on your bottom feeder?
Yeah, so you're basically just opening up the bail so that if a fish got on there, they could take the line as far as they wanted. The only thing I use K for is sometimes you'll get that bug where I don't even know if it's a bug. You'll get where the line is just a little too tight and it forces the bells to sort of ring softly. And so I'll hit K and open it, and which just lets it relax a slight bit, and then I'll hit K again and close it again. What's up, Big Worm? Hope you're doing well today, Big Worm.
The bells are ringing.
I know, man. It's like... Wait till you get, like, dueling bells going at the same time. You need bacon in your life, Big Worm? Sounds reasonable. I just had some thin and crispy pizza warmed up from yesterday. It's so good.
Well, that was one heck of a terrible cast.
Pro gaming.
Like, that did absolutely not go in the way I had directed it.
Yeah, I know. Until you get skill points, it's like, that's not where I was aiming at all. Oh, let's see. Zonker, you got the weekly record grayling. Nice. Grats. Grats, Malongtail. That's awesome. You had 3 feeders at Berg. Yeah, I mean, bottom fishing is never as fun as when you're at Old Berg, I think. Pro Gaming, are you asking why stream it faster today? Are you asking why I'm earlier in the day, or? You got it with a funky minnow, is that right? Yeah, I think with this next batch of fish I sell, at least a little bit of my silver is going to have to go towards buying a nicer lure. Blue
Are
S11.
you also spin fishing too?
Oh yeah.
Bottom floating spinning?
Yep. Yeah, and if I was going to only do 2 of them, I'd get rid of float. But this is such a good spot for float fishing, it's hard to. This whole lake is really. The next spot we go to will be much more about that spinning. I guess we'll go back to the blue lure. Are you using worms on your bottom feeder, Artrex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am as well. I forget that it always goes right. I almost threw my bottom feeder up on the shore.
Can they ever drag your pole in?
That I haven't seen. I don't think so. They can take all your line away for sure. You're a Chinese sleeper expert, aren't you?
I guess. It's just all that I ever catch, man. And not the little ones either. Well, I mean, that's not a big one, but
One day you're going to set the absolute record for Chinese sleeper. I can feel it. They break before they go in the water. Common roach. Almost as impressive as your rough record. Your boss rough. Man, I just need to take this float telescopic rod out of the water so I can actually do some spinning for a second. I'm not catching stuff off of it, but I keep getting bites and trying to catch stuff off of the float. It's mostly just distracting me from feeder, from spinning. So was it stopping raining or something? No. My comfort level is so low that my energy's going down. We almost got snagged on the log there.
He got away.
What was that off of, dude?
It's float.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't put skill points in.
Like none of them?
That's
awesome.
I'm scared.
I'm
scared.
I waited a long time too. It's a big decision. You do have one free reset, but I would save that for like when you hit level 20. See what you're feeling.
Oh my god, you want me to wait to reset?
Yeah, to reset, because like by then you may be like at Curie Lake and you may just be get into the all spinning all the time, which happens to a lot of people, I think, once they get up to that point, but I don't know.
So with this bottom feeder, I mean, can you float with that?
No. It's always going to be on the bottom. All of these skills that you'll unlock with bottom fishing will be different kind of rigs on the bottom.
So when do I ever get a rod and reel for float fishing?
You can use Bolognese rigs at 30% that have reels on them. And then the really nice ones are going to be at 60%, the match rods.
Okay.
And it's not hard to get float up to 30%, and you could try a bolo rod and see if you like that.
How much is a shovel?
I think it's around 30, 34 silver, something like that. Let me go check at the store. It's at the place where you get your rods and reels fixed, the repair warehouse, or not warehouse, what's it called? Something over there, I'll show you. $33 silver. 30 silver says the shovel is 33 silver.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Alcohol. I appreciate it.
Alcohol. I haven't been getting anything off the bottom.
Yeah, mine just, it's funny, as soon as you said that, mine started going off, but it's been slower for me too recently.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot more silverfish over here, where we were getting a lot more crucians and other stuff in that other spot.
I haven't got any silverfish. What's a silverfish?
Well, like if you look in your net, I mean, we're getting just, I'm talking about coloring. Other than the Chinese sleepers, like all, for me at least, all gibble carps, roaches,
yeah,
chides, pike.
Yeah, I know what you mean now. I didn't. Thought there was a certain type.
Yeah, if we could start getting tench and brim, we would be hitting a lot more XP and silver for sure in terms of money. Maybe I should try to throw my bottom line closer to this wood, see if we can get some tench going. Tench is...
Oh, maybe I had a fish on here. Okay.
Yeah,
The little bells weren't going off.
Do you have it kind of off? Do you angle it to the side when you put it down?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
I think I might have caught him on the reel in though.
yeah, and you can do that, and then sometimes fish are just so small they don't... Alright, that should catch a tench. How much does it cost us to go to Winding Rivulet? 4.9 silver. From here on out, when we travel to other places, dude, it's going to cost us money. But other than Bear Lake, everywhere has all of the stores and everything that you need. Bear Lake doesn't have everything, but most or some things. It's called a 30-gram Chinese sleeper. Maybe this will be my tench on my bottom line. Nope. Crucian. And we'd probably lose less fish if we had nicer hooks, but at this point, this is what we can afford.
I haven't lost too many. I just like...
Every once in a while, I pull it right out of the fish's mouth. Like that. Pro Gaming think I'm pulling a little too fast? You're probably right. It's slow at Curie right now. You bank fishing there, or are you on the trolling, or what? Maybe I should go back to bread or something else. You're trolling at the moment? I haven't gone trolling there in a while. I've been on that bank, that hot spot. It's just been treating me right. Just haven't gotten back into trolling in a while. Probably should try that again. 2 bait casters and rods up. Holy cow. You're going for the big ones, aren't you? You must have been playing this game for a long time. Nice. Oh, we got our first tench. 505. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting to get the tench on the bread. I had luck with a 21 kilogram Curie, and it was an order. The Visa card does help. Little in-game gold never hurt. Yeah, almost went too fast again, Pro Gaming. It worked out, but I was definitely a little on the fast side there. So that tench was undersized, right? Yeah. I don't remember where the size thing is. That was 500 grams. It might be like around 700 or something for tench. Oh, you're just level 22? Nice. You started spin fishing at low level? Yeah, see. And that makes sense. I mean, it's still expensive, but if you're really just focused on like keeping one rod and reel upgraded, and it doesn't take near as long as if you're trying to do three rigs. You are 61%, wow. Did you have a lot of luck spinning here? I mean, I've caught some things, but it's not been consistent. Also haven't bought any nice lures yet, though. That might help as well.
Well, dude, I'm gonna take a break for just a little bit.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna... Might throw down a tad bit a little later, but we'll see.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here soon, and we're leaving for a little while. I won't be back on until like probably 8:30 or so my time tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, I'll hop back on maybe then. Let me know when you're getting back on.
I will.
Alright, later.
All right, later, man.
Bye.
All right, let's go see if we've got any orders done. I don't know that we will, but we'll check. And I may call it quit for my, I might stop here for my early stream. I'll be back tonight. I am working tonight, so I'll probably have an hour or two before my shift starts, and then as per usual, I could get called out and may have to be gone for a little while and come back, that kind of thing, but we'll see. You had some good sessions spinning out here. I mean, one issue I've got is I probably need to start like moving around more with the spinning rod in hand and not getting stuck in one spot, but also wanting to keep kind of going with R-Trex on. So this helps, having a small or a low level common roach. What's that, 10 silver? That helps a ton. Orders are really where it's at. I don't think we caught any rough today. Our other perch weren't big enough. Thanks, 30 silver. I'll catch you later. We made another 26 silver. Not bad. So I think some of the heavier fish, starting to see the result of that. Over 3 silver for a big fat common roach. Even the larger Chinese sleepers add up. That's not bad. We can at least afford a shovel. We'll see where R-Trex is when we play next, if he's getting close to enough for shovel. But alright guys, thank y'all for the support. Thanks for hanging out.